about yourself.
Well, well, my name is Patrik, and I was born in Czech Republic, and yeah, I'm a local baker, uh, and yeah, I would like to introduce you to our first retail store on a beautiful Banff and Canmore in Canadian Rockies, and that's the Uprising bake shop.
Wow.
We just opened 2 weeks ago, and yeah, I might say everything was great so far, and we couldn't be happier. Yeah.
This bakery is amazing. What inspired you to come to Canada and open this bakery? Or how did you get started?
Well, I kind of decided to be a baker and around 15 years my age, and since then I was into the baking. I decided to go to the school for baking, where I got my baking
In the Czech Republic or
in the
Canada?
Czech Republic, yes.
Wow.
Then I got my the baking certificate, and then I was just baking in the small bakeries, and was learning from old bakers who basically showed me the old techniques, how to working with the dough, and those little tricks, what you really need to be a great baker, and know how to fix things when some problems come in. So I got all those nice, beautiful information from those 80 years, 70 years old bakers. It was
Wow.
very pleasure to work with those guys.
What was the hardest thing to learn, do you think? Or what's your favorite thing to make also? Two questions in one.
Well, me, I'm all about bread. So I'm very passionate about bread, and mostly sourdough products, and that's what I love to do. But basically I love to bake everything. Whatever I bake, whenever I bake, and I see the beautiful products coming out of the oven, you don't really think about the work, what it needs to be done to have the products out of the oven. But yeah, that's you need to be a real baker to enjoy the work, because it's a really hard work. Most of the times you're working in the night, you are not at home.
So when do you make the bread?
Your family is struggling. Your wife is sleeping alone in the night. So it's really hard for the mental health, and even more for the families.
Wow. So
Yeah.
what do you do for your well-being?
Uh,
With all the
that's the one thing what I was mentioning already, that you need to be really baker and have the really love inside you to don't feel the pain of what are you getting from the baking, the nights, and not sleeping, and yeah.
That is totally fair.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Mhm.
And this place is gorgeous, right where we have it on Main Street. What made you choose this location? What stood out about this one?
About the bake shop
Yeah, or this area.
or this area, yeah. I left Czech Republic around 17 years ago, and I was working in the beautiful bakeries in Prague, of the capital of the Czech Republic, and
Whoa.
I decided that I wanted to learn something more, something from the world. I wanted to learn language, and meeting bakers from all around the world, right?
Whoa.
So I decided to move to Copenhagen in Denmark, where I was when I was spending 8 years of my life to baking with the most talented Danish bakers, and I must say that was the biggest inspiration, and the biggest experience in my life. If we're talking about the baking industry, so
That's incredible. And so what did you learn there, compared to what you learned to the Czech Republic?
what I learned there, I learned that the culture.
The culture?
The baking industry in Denmark is absolutely incredible. That's
Wow.
people are every bakery shops is open from 6 a.m. in the morning, 7 days a week, and 5:30, 5:45 you already see the big lineup in the front of the bakeries, and That's what's the beautiful thing when you're talking with the people, and you mentioned that you are a baker, so everybody's so excited about, and everybody's appreciating
Fresh
that
bread
you're a baker. You are something like, basically that was absolutely amazing to get the feeling and
Wow.
finally get paid and finally get the feeling of from the hard work I made, in the past years.
That's amazing. And you said you bake your bread during the night. What, like, if I want to get fresh bread, what's the best time to do that? And like, when do you start baking the bread?
Well, it's a long process. If we will talk about the sourdough products, so our sourdough products, what you can see on the shelves behind me, they are usually fermented a minimum for 24 hours to 48 hours. So
Wow.
that's the skills has to be there if you want to bake sourdough products on the good quality level.
And has your workers ever made bread before? Or are they just learning from scratch from you? Or do some have some experience? Your workers?
My workers?
Yeah.
So we have a production space where we mix and bake most of our goodies.
Yum.
And it's something that we should mention that the culture here in Canada is very different to the culture in Europe where I came from. So the bakers has a totally different skills here in Canada and Europe as well. But luckily I got lucky and I was working with the beautiful people who wanted to learn and who has the skills as well on my level, and that's why we're producing beautiful products because the whole team is doing absolutely amazing job.
That's seriously incredible. And I love that. So do you make all your breads here or in Canmore? Because I heard you have a shop in Canmore too.
Yeah, we have a production space in Canmore, and all our bread selection we having here in the bake shop. It's baked in our stone deck oven in Canmore. That's why we're baking all the bread products in there, because the oven is quite better than the one we have here. But we producing all our sweets and pastries in Canmore, and we bake every little piece here in Banff. So basically, behind me you don't see it, but we have a convection ovens, and we basically bake everything in the morning and straight from the oven to the customer here.
That's incredible. Yum. If I was a customer coming to your store, what would you recommend? Like, what's your favorite thing?
Well, definitely our sourdough is something what we are known.
The sourdough?
The sourdough. But
yum.
as well, I'm working closely with the pastry chefs in the Canmore location. Plus, I must mention Anna, our pastry chef here. It's absolutely incredible, and she's just creating absolutely beautiful stuff here in the bake shop. And I would say every little piece. It's such a delicious.
That's incredible.
Treat, yeah.
Tanya and I tried some of your things last time we came in. It was so good. Like, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, thank you.
So you said there's differences between cooking like here versus like where you're from. Can you tell us some of those differences?
Well,
kind of on the spot, hey?
Basically, so when I moved to Canada, I've been working in the local bakeries, and that was a big difference for me to step from the Danish European baking industry to Canadian style, and that was a very big difference, and that was maybe the reason why I also opened our bake shop, because I wanted to introduce to Bolvali what I learned and what we like to offer to the people, local people here, to taste a little bit of the European style of baking.
That's amazing. And just the culture, like, it makes me want to run here and try the food, because that's why I travel.
Yeah.
And so the fact that you brought it here just makes it so special and unique. Seriously, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
And we can't thank you enough. Like, this is amazing.
You know, thank you so much. Appreciate it, guys, and I would like to thank you all the local people here in Bull Valley, because I wouldn't be open my bake shop and continuing what I love to do without you.